Hi Aries, it's Sloan Rhodes with your love and romance reading for the months of August, September, and October 2018. We are looking at a 3-month time frame for this reading. I also do, in between the 3 months, a love reading for what you're meant to do, not doing what you can look forward to regardless. So the next one will be in September. So let's go ahead, Aries, and get started with this one. And just to let you know, I did just release on the Sloan Academy subscription service for videos, the life purpose and career readings for August 2018. So those are available by subscription, but there is a free 30-day trial. There's a link below as well as up here, so if you'd like to check those out, you're more than welcome to. But I will be releasing on the YouTube channel the life purpose and career readings for August, September, and October in a 3-month time span, similar to this type of reading this week as well. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading, the love reading. It's for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Today I'm going to be getting 3 cards from the Mary L. Tarot, looking at the past, present, future for the Aries people as we look at a 3-month time frame. And then in between I will be doing a shorter reading for what you're meant to do and not do and what you can look forward to regardless in September and October. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, past, present, future, August, September, and October. Love reading. Okay, here we go. We have the King of Discs in the past. We have the present, the Temperance card in the reverse. King of Discs in the reverse, Temperance card in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the reverse as well. We have the Queen of Wands. Here you are, Aries, under the deck. Sitting pretty, sitting powerfully, biding your time. Okay, so here we go. So we have the King of Discs, and sort of what I would consider the past position. We have in the present the Temperance card in the reverse. And we also have the Hierophant card in the reverse as we move forward into the future here. You know, I want to get an Oracle card, which I forgot to do. So which deck shall I choose from? Let's do the Enchanted Map because it's right here. So the tarot reading cards are the Mary L. Tarot, and then from the Enchanted Map I'm going to get an Oracle card for you, Aries, from the Enchanted Map as the overarching theme for August, September, and October. Aries, Sun, and Rising. Intention, number 22. This is the overarching theme for the next 3 months. Your intentions. What are your intentions? What are others' intentions towards you? And where can you be more conscious of them? We all have things that bubble under the surface in our unconscious, in our subconscious. But with the intention card, it's important to be aware of our intentions, because when we are aware of our intentions, we can gently and kindly look at where we have attachments and agendas that can produce suffering, let's say. So something to think about. I'll get into that a bit more as we move forward in this reading. But in the past, we have the King of Discs. This could be an individual, an earth sign, possibly, of course, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But even more than that for you, Aries, in the recent past, there was an energy of workaholic, right? Someone who's just working. Someone who would use their resources in a way that could be withholding or abusive. And this is not an energy that felt good. You know, you didn't want to play with that energy. It didn't feel freeing for you. And you're Aries. You're the first, you know, sign of the zodiac. You want to get going. You want to have freedom. You want to lead the charge. And this, I think, felt very bogged down to you, very controlling to you. This is in the recent past, I'd say. And your intention, possibly around partnership, because we have 22 in terms of this intention card, is to be more aware, be more conscious, and have a partner who is more in alignment with you. You know, this idea of 2-2, you're marrying one another. But in the present moment here, during this time frame, we do have the Temperance card in reverse. So also, you know, be aware of where there is still quite a bit of room for healing around this. and where you are trying too hard to make something work where it can't work. Maybe if you are in a relationship, a romantic partnership, and the other person holds the purse strings, that creates a level of control that is detrimental to a joyful union. So you can talk about it. You know, there's ways to get on the same page here. We have, 22, this idea of partnering with someone, an equal partner, in a way that's foundational. 2 + 2 = 4. But you have to be aware of it. You have to have consciousness around it, and your intentions have to be clear. And the King of Discs may not necessarily have been aware of this in the recent past. Again, it could be you, but it's showing up as a disc energy. And in the future here, during the months of August, September, and October, Aries, in terms of the future position, we have the Hierophant. So this will be going towards sort of the end of this time frame. The Hierophant in reverse is about doing things in a different way, having an unconventional relationship, changing your mindset, or the mindset of your partner is shifting. Now, with the Hierophant, if you are single and looking, it could indicate a difference in religions, differences in spirituality, difference in culture even, very different mindsets. Now, if you're partnered, it can indicate doing things outside of the normal way, shaking things up in a way so that you are working your relationship in a rather unconventional manner, which can be very exciting here. For you, it doesn't have to be necessarily unconventional in terms of society, although often it does show up that way, but even more importantly in terms of a love reading for you, for the two of you. That's what is going to be important, because you're trying to meld two things that can't be melded here. Maybe it's even your friend groups or families. You're trying to make something happen that can't really be happen. But the more clear you are on why you're wanting it and what your intentions are with one another and the reasons behind it, the consciousness around it, that opens the door to create something that may not be as conventional as other people's connections, but it works for you. Again, you're in your power here under the deck. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands under that. So a lot of inspired energy, friendly, inclusive energy. You're open here, which is really, really nice. This King of Discs in the reverse, he may not have been, I say he because it's showing up as a king, but it can be female, and it doesn't have to be an individual. It can also just be an energy. The energy of it is a lot of work, a lot of withholding, resources, finances, abuse of power, this kind of energy. And I don't know if the individual is necessarily aware of it, but they feel safer when they can control the purse strings, and they can control the monetary flow. And they make the decisions. And for you, it's crippling. And if it's you, it's not working for your partner. Now, it could be for some of you who are single that this is just an environment that you have been in the recent past, like all work and no play kind of energy. Remember, with the Temperance card in the reverse, the healing that needs to happen isn't happening. The blending isn't happening because they're just not working. So, intention is important. Is your intention to have something no matter what? Or is your intention to have something wonderful no matter how it shows up? Something to think about. You don't want to try to, make something happen that cannot happen. It's just not going to work. Again, for some of you, it could be you're even trying to have a relationship with someone at work, even a boss or something like that. It's like, don't muddy the waters there if you can help it. Okay, let me get one more card, then I'm going to close out your reading. I think I'm going to use I feel like using the Earth Magic deck. We do have 2 major Arcana cards here, Aries, so it looks like you're working on some bigger patterns that maybe have been around for a while or will be around for a while. This idea of a different mindset or a different convention regarding spirituality, religion, just unconventional thinking is very big, has a lot of weight because it's a 5 energy, so there's change around this. You're wanting to see change. You're wanting to possibly change into it or change it from that. But you're going to be working with it for a little while as we go into the future during this time frame, Aries. I don't see it as negative. It's different. But it's a change, you know. But it is nourishing. I mean, she's nourishing. If you look at her, she's nourishing these 2 babies. Just doing it in a way that's different. You're nourishing your relationship, or you're nourishing your love life in a way that's different than the norm. But it works for you. Activation wind. Beautiful energy. The final bit of guidance for you here. You're activating something new. You're changed. As I mentioned, there's this idea of the 5, the change. There's an opportunity here to make something different, change things, activate a new way of being in love. But you have to be conscious of your intentions and the intentions of those around you. Bring it up in conversation, get the dialogue flowing. Temperance card in reverse, you know, also like if it can be as simple as you're trying to join in with, you know, your boyfriend's friends, and they're like, this is, you know, guys' night kind of thing. You're like, no, I want to be there. You know, it's just, some things just don't blend well, and it can be as big as just trying to blend 2 people who aren't really right for each other. Now, I will say that there are no bigs and smalls, but our egos, our conditioned responses determine things as being big. So just throw that in there, but this is not the Ego and Heart spiritual guidance videos that I do. Spiritual self-mastery classes that I do every Sunday, but I want to throw that in there for those of you who are interested in the egoic energies. Okay, so I wish you much love. If you're interested in a private reading, of course, you're welcome to contact me. There are links below. I do Reiki as well as tarot readings. And the next love reading will be in September. And it'll be a shorter reading or a different kind of reading. And in that reading, I'll go over what you're going to do, not doing what you can look forward to regardless. And don't forget to check out the Sloan Academy. I also have some wonderful online courses available about how to read oracle cards for beginners and for intermediate readers. And I put a lot of work into those, so I'd love it if you could check them out. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. Just enjoy these readings here today. Much love to you.